Hobby Corner, Kev. Hobby corner, Kev talk about hobby, and he's in a corner. Hobby corner, Kev. Hobby corner, Kev talk about hobby, and he's a Kev in a corner. Hobby corner. Hey! Hope you enjoyed that intro. I like the Chili Wargamers tune so much I had to sort of try and steal it, but with my own lyrics, because why not? Anyway, hello, welcome Hobby Corner gang. This is the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev. This is my face. This is the Hobby Corner. This is a mic. This is a camera. You're beautiful. You're the audience. This is Friday. It's 8 p.m. Let's do this! Woo! I make no apologies whatsoever for that. Anyway, I hope you're all doing very well. We are here to do some hobbying tonight and to chill out and get through our backlog. I'm sure everyone's got a backlog of hobby stuff and everything, and I've changed the setup just slightly. I've actually fully extended the camera, almost fully extended the camera stand actually, so it's coming off the floor at the moment, and it can still almost go high, as high as my head, but it's so I get a better angle of working, because everything was always at weird angles. So now you'll actually be able to see me working on the stuff properly, and I won't have to worry about knocking the camera so much, because I've still got a bit of room to move, so it's all good. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look and see who's... Oh, Spuddy's got a super plagiarism. Well, you can try, I guess. Anyway, let's see who we got in the chat here. Oh man, we've got so many spicy, sexy people already. Look at this. We've got Philip Short. Hello, how you doing? Boy Captain Bazooka, Normski, Elon, and who else have we got? We've scrolled down a bit more. That's all we got in the chat at the moment. I'm sure there's plenty more people in the chat, so don't be shy. We don't bite. If you want to just shout hello, what you're working on, and sort of get involved, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to sort of power through our hobby shames and get them done and dusted, so we can move on to more awesome plastic crack. So there we go. Kevin is coming off the floor, but not as high as his head. All right. I'm just gonna mute Void Captain Bazooka. Mute. Anyways, so with a wave of the hand, whoosh, there we go. Look at that. Don't I look better? Oh yeah. Issue 1 moving along nicely. Nice one, Gary. I didn't say Gary. Gary, how you doing, buddy? My apologies. It's me just getting so excited. So it's good to see you all. To see you all good. Yes, I'm okay. My back is still giving me a bit of a jip, but you know what? I'm just powering through, just resting it as much as I can. I'm leaving all of this hobby stuff till the evenings and just using the day just to relax and maybe sort out little bits and pieces and just try and keep myself moving, keep myself active, but don't overdo it, sort of thing. It's all I can do while I'm off with the plague. So I just got a couple more of these little horse face ghosty things, which are a total rip off that weird Welsh ghosty legend thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said that a long time ago, but yeah, no, it's a fairly standard sculpt, isn't it? But yeah, I thought I'd try and just like put them together, because they're only in 2 pieces. Put them together and then just do the cleanup. See how that goes. I got 2 left to do. this is what I was building last night. So I'll just gently shove it to the side. Gently, because some of those Nighthawk are a bit fragile. And then I've got a pile of issues here to work on as well. So yeah, let's get on. So what is everyone working on? What are you all doing this evening on a Friday night in the middle of a pandemic lockdown? I hope you all got something to keep you busy. I know there's plenty of options on TV at the moment, but you know, screw that. Screw that to high heavens. And I also thank you for watching me instead of Miniac as well. I mean, that's true dedication right there. Hey John, how you doing? They remind you of, oh yeah, from Time Bandits. They do as well, don't they? Yeah, there's a lot of inspiration drawn upon to make these what they are. Certainly. Let's just take the base off, it's just in the way. I need a tea. I got myself a thermos. Yeah, there's at least 2 mugs of tea in that, which should carry me through. And I'm using the lid for the milk because, you know, like if you do anything with milk in it, in a thermos, because the milk is just staying warm in there, you get that weird sort of slightly off milk taste and smell. So got sugar in there already. I just hope I brewed it long enough. Oof. My nose full of steam. Oh. Only you could see this on cat. You know what? If only like the mic was loud enough that you could hear it. Get a little bit of ASMR in there. And then I'm gonna ruin it with a dash of milk. That's it. Ah, too much milk. Ruined it. That's it. End of the stream. Good night, everyone. So I hope you're all keeping healthy and keeping safe. What we're gonna do? We're gonna pop just a tad of music on the background as well. I'll go for something a little bit different. Look at these sound effects up here. Music. You know what? I'm feeling techno. Oh, electronic dance. Yeah. They got like really let's test this. Let's see how this is. That's alright. Hey, Meatballs from the Frost and Fierce. How you doing, buddy? Glad you could join us. Lovely. Yeah, I put a touch too much sugar in there, but who cares? We're going mental. It's Friday night. Let's party on. What? Hang on. Alright, let's get some hobby done. As you can tell, my neck feels better now. Oh dear. I don't normally listen to techno or trance or anything like that, so it's always nice switch it up, have a nice little sort of palette cleanser. Yeah. there's only so much metal you can listen to in a day. Like, the last hour I had Kerrang on in the background, with, I think it was like the top 100 new metal songs. That was good. Went from Limp Bizkit to Cold Chamber to Linkin Park and all that. Haven't heard Cold Chamber in ages. Oh, and Soil as well. I haven't heard that one for a long time. You know, I will stone you, grab my arms around you. I will stone you, my little halo. Oh, what a tune. That's one of the most catchiest tunes of the early noughties, I tell ya. So yeah. How you doing, man? What are you working on? Let me know. I wanna find out what you're hobbying to whilst you're watching me hobby. I'm doing it again. I'm drifting off. It doesn't matter where I put the camera. I'm always gonna drift away from the bloody camera. Oh, there we go. Just get rid of that mold line there. Sweet. I'll tell you what, putting them together and then cleaning up the mold lines is so much faster than doing it on the individual pieces. There we go. It's a fraction of the time. I didn't catch that one. Dinner. Ooh, nice. Hey, Mr. Richard Smith, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Good to see ya. Let us know what you're working on tonight. Are you still working on the Plague Marines, or are you done with them tonight? Did you remember to feed the horses? You fancy git. Right. Oh, it goes together nicely. Alright. I haven't even glued these. These are all the push fit ones, and like, I didn't even trim the pins on them or anything. I just put them together. It's just that easy, and you know, there's barely a gap on there. Whoop. See me flexing that blade. So Pickle and Elston from the Chillin' Wargamers main show, they're doing a little paint-a-thon tomorrow, and they said that they would go live just to keep track of their progress. I think around lunchtime or just after lunchtime, so it's well worth checking that out and making sure that you are subscribed to that. And yeah, they didn't think to invite me along on that, which is a shame, because I've got Blood Bowl stuff to do, tucked away in a box in the loft, and would have been nice to have an excuse to get them out and get started on them, but they didn't want to invite me on it, so it's alright. Not salty at all. On the turn. Ah, nice. Yes, they're all tucked up in the snow. Lovely. Still haven't had any snow in down here. Like, it threatened to a couple of times, but it's just been too mild for it to stay as snow. I think we've only had like 2 little flurries since Christmas, and it was, you know, like a couple of minutes long, and then it just stopped and then carried on raining. Absolutely rubbish, but you know, keeps the roads safe, I guess. Plus, the last thing you need is kids going out there throwing balls full of frozen COVID at each other, right? Yeah. A whole new meaning to the dirty snowball. Ooh. That's me just blowing the chaff away as I scrape it off. There we go. Hey, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's it, that's that done. I mean, at some point I might get it all painted, who knows. Yeah, at the moment I'm in a building frenzy. Just to get them done. I forgot how hot that was. Still got that song in my head now. Q3 24. I'll skip over to 30. Oh, I think I need to pick up a couple more issues. Here's me all tucked up in my little knitted blanket. Just 1 second. Right. I will stone you, wrap my arms around you. I will stone you, my little baby. Stone you, my little baby. Day. That one. 25. Okay. There we go. Ha ha ha! Success! Now, let me just wrap myself up. Got my Minnie Mouse slips on that I nicked from the wife. And me woolly hat. Because, you know, eating don't mean the jack anymore. So actually, I've got the dryer on at the moment, so that's taking the chill out of the kitchen, which helps buffer that, because that's a whole cold room, kitchen, and the cold just leaks out through the kitchen door and through the utility room. So yeah, having the dryer on in there warms it up in there, and then that's a nice buffer zone, so actually it stays quite alright in the front room. But you know, like one of those front rooms that's got the stairs in it, right, and there's no wall to separate the stairs from the rest of the room, so any heat from the heating just drifts upstairs. So upstairs is lovely and warm. That's where all my bloody heating's going, where I'm currently not. So, you know, smart building and all that nonsense, eh? Alright, so I've still got these Blood Bowl bases spare from when they messed up. And I'm gonna put some of these in Blood Bowl bases. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, COVID snowballs. Yeah, if you really, really hate someone out there, you know, just go pat them in the face with it. Don't do that at home, kids, because that is actually a criminal offence. It's just as bad as spitting in their face, okay? So don't go spreading the Rona. It's very naughty. And also, kids, while you're awake, you should be in bed. Past your bedtime. Alright, so 26, we have the Azurite Ruins. Finally, I've gotten round to these. Oh man, you know what? I've seen it on a display board. I've seen pictures of them. I'm actually holding the sprue in hand. I mean, it's very heavy as well. It's a solid bit of plastic, but the detail on it is ridiculous. You see how much detail is on that terrain? Like individual bricks, all the scroll work, even the little like carved faces and everything, man. And then, like, of course, you know, there's damage to the masonry as well. Whoosh. And then this little scatter piece here. It's got bones and skulls in it, and a broken vase, or vase, depending where you are in the world. Oh yeah. I'm gonna keep this separate though. I'm not gonna glue any of it together. That doesn't need to be glued together, just so I can keep it modular, I suppose. That's the whole point, I'd assume. Yeah, I'll just clip it out. Clippy clip clip clip. Snip snip snip. Yeah. There's not even, is there numbers on there to guide you? There are numbers on there, like C2, C8, C3, C6. So I assume there is like a pattern to a certain way of building them if you want. Yeah, get these all done. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna take it off the sprue. I've decided it's gonna be a lot easier to spray it as it is. Yeah. But what I will do is these little in between gates, I'll clip them out, and then when it comes to spraying it, it's gonna be a lot easier. A lot more mess free. Yeah, that was it. Okay, cool. Right. That's it. End of the show. Right. That's issue 30. It's the same thing. There we go. Issue 27. Right. What have we got in here? Storm-sized curse breakers. So we got ourselves a nice little handful of really cool stuff. Whoosh. Here we go. So these are from Warhammer Underworlds. And they look pretty damn sexy. I think there's just 3 of them. Yep, there's just 3 of them. And they're all Knight Incantors, I believe. So they do magics and stuff. I've just sneezed with an airbrush reservoir full of cleaner. Oh dear, you're a bit wet now, are you? Bless ya. Oh look, here are the bases that we were supposed to have for the Haradrons. In what, issue 23 was? Yeah, issue 23. So there we go. Lovely jubbly, good stuff. All right, so bless you, by the way, Normski. Right. Okay. So, just gonna just do it by numbers. I assume. I don't think they got any options on them. 'Cause they are essentially characters. Yeah, no, these are nice. Nice variation as well to mix in with the rest of the army. So, this should be push fit. So we'll see how easily that goes together. Once we clip everything out and neaten it up. Where's number 3? There's number 3. Number 3 over here. Number 4 is the shouty face. I mean, look at that face. Look at that. He don't look too happy, does he? No. Might need a comb, I think. Alright, number 5. Number 5. That's it. That's the front of that. Okay. They make good librarians, actually. You know, again, swap out the shoulders, the shoulder pads. Just carve them out. Give them like a pistol in that hand. That's a 4-star. Boom, there you go. Job done. You got yourself... oh, and give it a power pack as well. Yeah. Easy enough conversion, isn't it? Right, okay. So... I assume that this sword is going to be his as well then. It's number 6. And then the base is number 7. There we go. Right, what have we got going on there? Aha. Right. Now where is number 8? Number 8. Right, 8 and then number 9. Number 9. I got 9. Got 10. Coming out over here. It's a lady mask. 11. Okay, 12. 12. So how's everyone's evening? Oh, how was everyone's week? Now that we're sort of at the end of the week, the working week that is for most people. How was it? Have you survived? Have you avoided getting ill? Staying safe and healthy? Me myself, I've just been at home alone because the wife and kids went to Shield with some family because of our eldest son, yeah, about half a week later I tested positive on the lateral flow tests at work. I was like, alright, see you in 2 weeks. Take this other test, pop it in the post. And I got the result from that, the lab test, and it's 100% positive. But I think I've been okay. I've been all right. I'm hoping that the symptoms that I did have earlier on in the week was, you know, just a mild case of COVID and not something else. Because if it was something else, then that means that I'm either asymptomatic or I've yet to develop symptoms. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Hey Phil, how you doing, mate? Glad you could join us. What are you up to tonight? What are you working on? Oh, you in California? Oh, you. Yeah, you hippie. You blooming hippie. Oh, dear. What part of California are you in? Because it's quite a big state and it covers a lot of different terrain. Are you up in the north, or you're further down south? You near the desert? How close to the beach are you? Are you just like 10 minutes away or 2 hours away? I'm pretty sure like you can go anywhere in California and not be more than 2 hours away from the beach. Southern Californian? Ah, you're the worst. With your year-round sunshine and good weather, and you know it never gets about 40 miles from LA. All right, yeah. So it never gets cold for you, like unless it's nighttime, right? And like the closest to winter you get is probably, say, I don't know, Mary. You would do it all in Fahrenheit, so I'd say about 70, 75 degrees. That'd be as cold as it gets. Yeah, see, there you go. Oh dear. Never been there. Would like to travel there. I mean, it's a nice big place to visit, definitely. Alright, let's get these all neatened up. So I'm using a hobby knife. If there are any people who don't feel safe using a hobby knife, you can always use mold line remover, which I've got somewhere about. I can't find it. Can't be bothered to look for it. Which does just as good a job. But this has got a nice fresh blade on it, so it's extra sharp. And the only reason why I changed the blades recently was literally just because I had my first commission, which was the Primaris Chaplain, the first one with the pimp stick, and somebody wanted it painted up all nice and that, like the box art. So I did it, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Did the transfers and battle damage just for a little extra. It was good fun. So you can go check that out on my Instagram. The link will be in the description below. Check that after the stream. Give me a shout. If anyone else wants anything done to box art standard, I think that's probably the limit of what I can do. Plus maybe some like blending on the blades. If you like some really cool effects done on your blades, I could do that. Again, check out my Instagram. Yeah. 71. Ah, see what I mean? It's the middle of winter. It hasn't even gone less than 70 degrees. What can I say? I'm a man of the world. Um, I'm just doing some 40k Minotaur stuff. Been and got my statue head today. Looks good. Bit of terrain. Ah, sweet man. That's awesome. I can't wait to see that stuff. So yeah, post it up on Instagram, and we'll definitely see that. Was one of my favorite commissions. Oh, you. Oh yeah, you did do it, didn't you? You did. Yeah, that did look good. Does anyone know anything about the new Hachette 40k premium release? Yes. So I covered it the other day. When I did the sneaky little live stream, but we should find out sometime next month or March at the latest. But so far we have the prices of the first 4 issues. We know it's an actual thing because on the contact us you can go and select it as an option to contact them about in the customer service bit, and there has been placeholders for it. So, and we already knew that Games Workshop had hired more people for part works, one of which was a member of the Warhammer community team. You know, the guy with the long curly hair and the glasses. Never bloody remember his name. But yeah, so it's definitely going to be a thing, and Graham from Fohammer, he can't say anything, but just by him not saying anything, because you know, he gets his information from Hachette as well, and the fact that he can't say anything says it all, really. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Chimeras, Minotaurs. I like the look of them, you know. I like the whole it's not Greco-Roman, it's very much Greek, isn't it? Like almost like hoplites. But yeah, they come out really nice. And I like the color scheme as well. That brass color is really like nice on the eye, you know. Scrapey scrape. Scrap, 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 scrap. Can't believe I'm actually saying this, but I'm getting a bit warm. Oh, let's just let that hair out for a bit. It's almost as bad as pickles, right? Almost. Oh dear. Wait, so I mean, so we know it's gonna be yeah, the prices. So we know the first issue is going to be $2.99. We know the second issue will be $5.99, then $8.99 after that. So it's an increase. But we don't know how much the premium is going to cost extra. So far, that there is an option for premium listed, but there's no pricing for it, and hopefully it's no more than £2 because any more than £11 per issue is just going to be a bit too hefty, I think, and they might lose some people at that point because it's quite an amount to put out every month already, you know. Like for Mortal Realms, it's 40 quid a month with the premium cost on top. And then, you know, when you get extra folders as well, uh, every quarter, that sort of bumps up the price now and then. So, yeah, we'll have to see. Speculation abound. Pickle has very wayward hair. He does indeed, and welcome to the stream, Pirate Queen Pickle. Glad you could join us. Where's Mr. Pickle? Is he preparing for tomorrow? Or is he just chilling out, slacking? Oh, there you go. Boy Captain Bazooka behind as always. Oh, you've been lurking, have ya? Are they gonna do? Are they going to be? Oh yeah. So it's 100% going to be the Indomitus set. So Necrons versus Primaris, all the new stuff. What they will throw in after that is speculation. Could be one of the newer tanks, or they might throw in the Redemptor tank again. Was it Redemptor? No, it wasn't Redemptor tank, was it? Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, they'll definitely throw in a tank. It would be nice if they threw in the newer the Grav Rhino style thing. That would be cool. And they got quite a lot of new stuff, to be honest. Since Conquest first came out, you even had like all those infiltrators and stuff like that. If you remember that box that came with the new Chaos models, you know, like that weird like arachnid sort of style construction, and you had all these stealth fast attack style what they call reavers and that, and then you had these inceptors, but they had like the big heavy weapons. So yeah, I'd like to see those, definitely. You're guaranteed it's going to be a saving no matter what. So even some people might see it as a bit pricey, but if you're going to buy the stuff anyway and you're interested, then you know it's going to be worth it. I would like to see them keep the premium boxes as they are with the Mortal Realms, where you know, each box has a different race in it, a small force that you can just play little games with to keep things interesting and sort of Shadow Spear. That's it. Thanks, Mythos. What's that I'm doing? The thumbnail. He's playing games. Oh, he's slacking again there. So that's it really. He's slacking and letting you do all the work. We all know that it's the thumbnails that sell the content. But go back onto the premium boxes. They're really good at the moment. Get a nice book in it, explaining the faction, build and paint guide as well for those new models. Extra paints if you need it that aren't included in the series. So there's nothing not to like really. The one thing that I do miss from the Conquest premium boxes is the hard card fold out playmats. They improve the quality of the game a lot, because playing on a paper mat, a laminated paper mat, is a bit, you know, it doesn't quite flatten out, it bumps up and that. It doesn't have the right sound and feel, but when you're putting your troops across something a bit more sturdy, it's a bit more immersive. So, yeah. That's my hopes. But myself, Graham from Fohammer, and Mike Foy from Foible Games, we're the ones to keep an eye out on. We'll get that to you as soon as possible, but check me out first before you check out Mike Foy, because, you know, I'm better. Nice. This is cleaning up very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Did you, Pirate Queen Pickle? Did you finish your He-Man model, or if you had to put a pause to it while Pickle puts his feet up? It's alright, man. That's what I'm here for. Entertainment, a little bit of motivation, and the latest news on your favourite subscriptions. Bloody hell, this is really sort of trancey, isn't it? Just imagine people in a club listening to this, just... see what's next. Hope they keep the premium content as separate factions, as it makes it more interesting. Yes, yes. But what factions will they do though? That's the thing. Oh, wouldn't it be interesting if they threw in some sisters, Primaris, right? That'd be a sidewind. Or, I mean, if they're gonna do what they've done with Mortal Realms, then I don't think they'll do another Imperium faction, because there's a lot of Imperium factions that make up half the game essentially, because it is about the Imperium. But you got plenty of options for orcs, plenty of options for Tyranids. I would be surprised if one of them was with Chaos in it, and then the last one would be a toss-up between either Tau or actually Eldar. Yeah, that'd be interesting actually. Never done Eldar before, so it'd be interesting to work on those. But let me know what you think in the comments below. What factions do you think they would put in the 4 premium kits if they were to do that? I mean, you know, it's not past them to put some Imperial Guard, or maybe Mechanicum even, you know. Those sticks are out. She who must be obeyed, and the dog thinks I have finally. Orcs, Tau, and Gene Stealer. Ah, Gene Stealer cults, actually. That's a good show, actually. They certainly got the sprue for it, because when they did what was it? The Deathwatch box. What was it? The Deathwatch game. And it was a small force of Deathwatch versus Gene Stealer cults. So, yeah. They could just throw in 1 or 2 of those sprues. or actually they've thrown one of those sprues and then like one of the vehicles. That'd be cool. They all sound cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a win either way, I guess. But the real question with the Necrons is, are they going to do a Silent King with it? Are they going to do a Monolith with it? Of which I am hoping yes and yes. Like, I would even forgive them if they didn't bother with the Satan Shard. There's so much in the Necron army to have in that collection. It is ridiculous. So, and it's the same with the Primaris now. There's so much going on for the Primaris. I don't even think they need to flesh it out with firstborn lot. So that's not a COVID cough, I promise. That's just me not used to talking so much cough. I don't talk much, meh. That's one cleaned up. I'm taking way too long to clean these up. I should have had it all done by now. Tooth and Claw. Tooth and Claw? What was that? Not familiar. It kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Never thought of the big stuff. Was a bit concerned it was the Indomitus box spread thin. Nah, it won't be. It will be the Indomitus box because they already got that to hand, you know. So why not utilize those sprues? But they gotta throw something big, like they have for Mortal Realms for the Nighthaunt. You got Kurnoth, the Silent King, I think he's not called a Silent King. But you got Kurnoth, you got Valentine, you've got Lady Olinda as well, and then you've also got the big old what's it called? The thing that could be a Coven throne, but it's you know, they're showing it as the big spirit machine thing. Definitely Space Wolves. I don't think they're gonna have any chapter specific stuff. I think it's all gonna be very much vanilla Space Marines, and then like any existing hobbyist will take the sets and do what they will with it. But it was not just the lack of money that stopped me from buying up all the awesome new stuff. It was also a case of, we had these rumors start back in summer. I've been sort of trying to keep my ear to the ground for it, and yeah, I'm in no rush to expand on my pile of shame. And the problem with the subscription so far is it's largely been stuff I already had, with the exception of some characters and the vehicles. So to wait a bit and see if they do a subscription service, you know, it's kind of beneficial, really. That way I'm not buying twice. You reckon the chaplain on bike will be included? Ooh, that is a good question, isn't it? Well, considering they threw in the last chaplain quite quickly, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't think they'd leave it out. There's no reason to. My worry is that they'll reuse that. Hey, Intersode, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Been lurking, it's early here. Well, thank you so much for still tuning in. Hope they don't use all the really old Necron models. Yeah, that's the thing. But to be honest, they got so many new things to work through. And if you look at Conquest, everything that was released sort of about 6 months-ish before Conquest came out sort of got included in that magazine, and then it was a case of you know, just filling it out with other things. So it's all speculation, man, but it's all exciting stuff, definitely. Right, if you ever get a stubborn bit of sprue that's still stuck on your model, the best thing to do is just slice downwards through it, and it will help sort of break it up a bit, like that. Maybe crisscross a little bit, and then you can cut along the bottom of it a lot easier, like that. See, it's cleaner. Job done. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm getting all sorts of messages now. Oh, never mind. So yeah, how many people are watching now? 14 viewers. Oh my goodness, absolutely madness. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate the support. If you aren't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, and smash the like button, and share it about, man. Get some. Let's make this hobby hangout bigger and more interactive. Yeah, let's get everyone involved. It's Friday night. It's hobby night. I miss Conquest Mag, but picked up some issues. Just bought the Lieutenant Special Edition on the Hatch website and a couple of Blight Haulers. Steals, man. Absolute steals. So yeah, I mean, like, as soon as it goes live, I'm hoping they do a trial again. If they do a trial, then I'm going to get registered on that straight away. And hopefully they'll give away a few free issues for the hassle of it. But if not, then, you know, I'll be signed up straight away. And yeah. So if you want to help support me, support the channel, support the content, then there are plenty of ways of doing it. And every penny will go straight back into the channel. So, you know, it improves the quality and the content for you lot. And it helps provide content as well. So I'm going to start putting a few pennies aside for the magazine series, for when it starts. So if you want to see videos on that, then there are links down below to buy me a coffee, which is a nice sort of cheap way with no obligations to support the channel. And there's also a link there to buy some merch as well. So we've got some really nice merch on Teespring, so definitely go check that out and see what takes your fancy. We've got 2 specific designs, one based on the avatar, but it's got like nice arty background, and then the other one is the logo. And if I get more interest on the merch, I might start doing some other designs, so it will be very interesting. It's a new year and we're going to try and make the best of it. Alright. Doing a lot better time wise on this cleanup, that's for sure. There we go, look at that. I'll tell you what, alright, I mean, apart from the punching over, I haven't been this comfortable in so long. You know, with the knit blanket around me, with the slips, got this nice thick jumper on. I'm proper toasty right now. But what's making me feel extra spicy toasty is having you lot here supporting me. So thank you so much for being here tonight and chilling out. There we go, get that out of the way. Got some really trancy stuff, haven't they? Right, last clean up. I think I got lucky. I want to convert to replicate the Joven model. Ah, that's a very good idea. And I'm glad that you managed to get a copy of it from Hachette, because there are still scalpers on eBay charging a silly amount for it. And the only way we're going to be able to deal with scalpers is if we starve them of business. So, I very rarely ever sell my stuff on eBay, but when I do, it's usually for a fair price. I don't buy the limited edition stuff and all that and then try and sell those off, because that's a bit of a dick move, you know, because there's people out there who genuinely want to collect it and they can't, because, you know, you've taken the fair game sort of out of, you know. So where it should be people who want it for their collection competing against each other, you know, most of the demand is from potential scalpers instead, which is a bit of a shame, really. There's no way to really stop them, you know, unless you don't buy their stuff. They did not do premium subscription for Mortal Realms in Australia. Ah, real? Probably couldn't afford to, mate. Probably would have been too much with import taxes and all that. To offer it fairly to you lot. I'm sure you wouldn't have wanted to pay an extra like $4 on the issue. The cost of the issues was up a bit as well. Anyway, so even though it was a saving for you lot, I think if they were to do the premium on Mortal Realms, it would have just cost too much per issue and put a lot of people off, which is a massive shame, to be honest, because it's good stuff. You got the Flesh Eater Quartz in the first one, the Sylvaneth in the second, the Oryx in the third, and then you got the Chaos in the last one. The old Corn Boys. Never had Bloodhounds before, so I'm looking forward to those. I never collected Orcs either. I think the closest to greenskins I had was the Warhammer Fantasy starter set with the dwarfs and the goblins and a little troll. Battle Skull Pass, and I never really used them or put them together. Just went straight for the dwarfs because I was a big dwarf fan. Still am a big dwarf fan, actually. Yeah, I know it sucks that you didn't get the premium stuff, but count it as a blessing in disguise. You know, you managed to save those few dollars extra per issue. Boy, it's so close to finishing this. The cleanup. It's the longest bit of it. Yeah, I like building, but cleanup is a bit of a pain. But yeah, I don't mind it. Painting, on the other hand, painting is a big pain in the butt for me, I think. I get very indecisive about how I'm going to paint things, and I get ideas, and that's why I prefer like a set color scheme. It's already worked out. You just follow the instructions, job done. It saves all that procrastinating, really. Yeah. Right, I think I'll give it 10 more minutes, and I think I'm gonna switch it up, change the genre a bit, get a bit more energy going. Feeling myself chill out way too much to this music. You think that'd be a good thing? But if I get too chilled out, then I'm gonna get lazy, and then I'm not gonna get anything done. And, you know, I'm supposed to tackle this bloody pile of shame, get it done. Are you treating yourself to a takeaway tomorrow? Who, me? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not sure whether I would have paid the extra or not. I've trouble committing to a scheme. Yeah, committing to a paint scheme is really tough. Yeah, it's Saturday night. Yeah, but I actually rarely get actually, no, I can't lie. When the wife and kids are about, we get takeaway at least once a week, and before the pandemic it was almost twice a week. We're really bad with it, actually. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to be careful with money at the moment because things are going to be a bit tight at the moment. With my wife not working because she's shielding our son. And, you know, me off work for 2 weeks. Straight after Christmas, it's going to make things a bit tight, but it's alright. We'll find a way to survive. And it just means some luxuries, like takeaways, I'll put on hold, but I don't mind so much. Could do with getting a bit healthier, actually. Nothing wrong with a pot noodle. I just grabbed it out of the cupboard because I was like, I needed something quick to eat before I did the live stream today, and I couldn't be bothered to cook and then have the chore of washing up as well. Oh, you send me a care package? What, of takeaways or pot noodles? I mean, I've got loads of like tins of food and pasta and, you know, all that stuff, and I've got stuff in the freezer. It all depends how, you know, whether I can be bothered to cook anything or not, really. Oh, just the sachets, not the pot noodles. I've got tons of sachets of noodles. I do really appreciate the offer. Thank you so much. Oh, I got enough dry and tinned supplies to last me another lockdown easily. But yeah, no, I really do appreciate that, so thank you so much for offering. Right, let's get these put together. I haven't bothered looking at the instructions because I'm a complete pleb. This head don't look right, does it? It's got to be turned to the side or something. Or maybe it's... Ah, these heads are very strange. Alright, let's get the arms in there. So, there you go, look, that slides in nicely there. And that slides in nicely there. Again, there's no need to glue, it's all push fit, which is great. Okay, that's going to go over there and that's going to fit on top. Aha, there we go, look, see? The back headpiece, that makes sense. Going in there. Like so. Ah, you cheeky monkey. And then this would slide into the back of there, like that. Yeah, so you got the full head there. Pop that there. Ah. Who said you could drop? Pop this on the front, like so. Squeeze. Oh, nice little clip there. And, you know, like you can always put glue in there and that will help fill any gaps that you get. It's very minimal. But considering these are supposed to be for a board game, to get them built fast. That looks alright, doesn't it? And pop them on the base. Pop them on the base. Pop them on the base. Wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble, pop them on the base. I think I'm gonna have to trim the bottom of these a little bit. Need to live closer would send you round. Oh, thank you, that's really kind of you. Honestly, I sound more hard up than I am. Like, I can make a meal out of anything. I'm actually really, without tooting my own horn, I am actually really resourceful like that. But you know, because it is just me, like it's easy to be lazy about it. So anyway, I'm not starving. Making sure I'm eating. Right, slide. It's a little bit stiff. But there we go. Just gotta be easy with it. Take your time with it. Don't force it. That's what she said. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a very nice. You know what? These really would make really good conversions for librarians, Primaris librarians. Very nice. Just cut out the shoulder pads, change the head, put a power pack on there, and of course the collar can be part of the psychic hood. And then you just paint this up as a power weapon, power staff. Job done. Whoosh. So what did the pickles have for dinner today then? You have me intrigued now. Oh yeah, this one's a lot easier to put together. Alright, and that goes in straight. Go. Squeeze together. That's it, job done. Easy peasy. And there you go. Ah. There you go. Sassy badass. So that's the lady of the group. And then the scruffy guy is next. So I'd assume you'd want to put his leg in there first. Like shoe. Okay. Yeah, of course he's got his leg up. And put the head in there. And of course you can always cut these tags off. They're just to build it faster, but if you wanted you could cut the tag off so you can change the direction that they're facing and that. I don't think you could really do it with their arms so much though. Alright, pop that on there. Oh no, did that wrong. Right, how easy is it to take apart? Just wibble wobble wibble wobble. Wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble. There we go, like a pro, right? Like an absolute pro. I've never built these before, by the way, if you haven't guessed. So that's why I don't have a bloody Scooby-Doo. There we go. Okay, right, so pop the head in there. Pop the leg in there. So... Right, like that. Like that. And... this goes on here, I suppose. Like so, on the lower. Alright, yeah, that fit nicely. Now before I pop that on, I just want to... that does go back there. Okay. How does it go? Alright, yeah, I see it. Okay, so that can go there safely. Oops, dropped the... Okay, there we go. You know that this design was done by bloody computer when you see that the rim of the, like, this bit is on a separate piece, you know? It's just so bent. Okay. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross, crisscross. Crisscross, crisscross. Right, that's pushed together. And then that bit would go in there. In there, like so. That's it. Easy. Hey, Different Gear TV, how you doing, buddy? Don't be silly. Why would I do such a thing like that? Why would I do such a time-saving, stress-relieving, or stress-preventing thing as check the instructions? Good to have you, mate. Blimey, we've got 15 viewers. How's that happened? Absolutely amazing, amazing people, all of you. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to shave that down. And that one. There we go. And that should fit better. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Don't wiggle it too much though, because you don't want to snap its pins. Whee! And there we go, Storm Sire's Curse Breakers. Aha! Hey! No, I haven't snapped any arms tonight. Thank you, though. Thanks for reminding everyone. Or reminding myself. Which one was it? Was it this one? No, that one got bent slightly, but it didn't snap. Which one was it? It was one of these funky dudes. Oh yeah, it's this one. This one. That's gonna come off. I'll have to glue that there, and of course it's supposed to glue on the wrist, but you know, anyone who's put that kit together knows that the wrist just pops off easy enough. Ah, have at ya. Ah, charge. Pro magic. In comes the executioner. Dead. Dead. And if none of you have done that with your war dollies, then do you even Warhammer? Yeah, hashtag that. Hashtag do you even Warhammer, brah? Okay, what are we gonna build next? Oh look! It's Spirit Hosts! I forgot I had these! Wow! Not building those. I already done it on camera. I already built a load. Not building more. Not live anyway. And oh look, paint! Yay! Yep, that goes that. Issue 30. Oh look, more ruins. Excellent. Are you going to prime these indoors tonight? Are you mad? Got nowhere to prime them indoors. Well, what I want to do is build everything, and then I need to get some more gold spray, and then I'll just prime everything all together. But yeah, not tonight. I'm just seeing if there's like with this lot, there was like some bits in between, so I had to clip those out. I'm gonna keep these on the sprue because it's just easier to spray it all. And yeah, I mean, look at the detail though; it's really good on this Warcry terrain. Absolutely lovely. Like I said before, this is the first time I actually looked at them up close. And again, you know, it's quite weighty. Oh no, Spirit Hosts might induce a mental breakdown. I didn't have so much trouble with them as other people have. You just got to take your time and make sure that you let the glue set. You know? If you don't let the glue set, they're going to slouch and everything. Whee, right, issue 31, Lord Exorcist. Let's have it. Right, so, first of all, let's have a look at the sprue. Very tasty. Plenty of detail on there. I like the lantern he's got with the little swirly soul that he's sucking up. Like a Ghostbuster. I'm afraid no ghost. Alright, I said I was gonna switch up the music, so let's do it. Let's no, not sound effects, music. Genres. What have we got? Ooh, country, eh? Oh, have they got bluegrass? Please tell me they've got bluegrass. A little bit of banjo. No, they don't have bluegrass. Ah, that's a shame, isn't it? Alright, let's default to a fave. There we go. I think you should consider doing the outside streams again in front porch. You could prime out there too, live. Give over, mate. In this freezing cold. I wouldn't be able to do it anyway because the little fold-out picnic table that I had got knocked over when it was folded up and put on the side. It was knocked over by one of the kids, and because it's like almost 30 years old, the plastic isn't as versatile as it could be, and half of it shattered, so that was great. Yeah, I made the mistake of using plastic glue so melted the ball and sockets that guarantee your alignment. Got the final piece and there was a gap the size of Manfred's ego. Oh, nice reference, by the way. Dear. Yeah, I've these all pushed together. I don't see the need to glue them until later on when you know you're going to start painting them up or whatever. But if I go to paint them and I find that it's a bit tricky, I could still take them apart and that. Just touch up the job after. Easy peasy. There's the pussy. 2. So keeping them in order. So that's 1, 2, 3 here. So I'll cut out the delicate stuff first. Like that. Boom. The book. Oh yeah. I like painting script on books. I'd use the tiniest bit of super glue on the second 2 to tack it together and then go around the seams with Tamiya extra thin. Eesh. That's a messy job. It's 4. The head is number 5. There we go. Then number 6 is the staff. Number 7 is the lantern. So again, I'm just going to clip out these more delicate sides first, so I don't bend them when I clip out the other bits. Ooh, gotta be real careful there. There we go. Ah, you have a good evening too, mate. Or you have a good afternoon even. In your nice sunny, warm Californian like place. Just yeah. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you next time, mate. Cheers. Hey, Bazza. How you doing, buddy? You ordered any pizzas tonight? What are you working on at the moment, mate? Just chilling. Oh, fair play, man, fair play. It's always important to have some downtime, you know. A lot of people forget that this is a hobby and they burn themselves out on it. I'm trying to do it every night. There's no need. I think Games Workshop sometimes forget that it's a hobby as well. Hope you're doing well. Oh. This seam line is so close to the edge of that lighting design. That's very clever. They're getting real good at trying to hide those tiny mold lines that they have. To be honest, the mold lines are near non-existent though. Gonna do a live video tomorrow and film one Monday. Nice. There you go, Mr. Bazza over at the Underdog Painting channel. Anything particular you'll be working on tomorrow night? Oh yeah, there we go. So we've still got about half hour on the stream left. So yeah, let us know if you're anywhere near finishing your projects as well. I do. Nice. Wait. There we go. Nice. The tiniest little mold line just along the rim of that helmet. Barely even noticeable. I'm still getting it. There we go. That's that one done. Oh. Has anyone seen the preview today for the new Underworld's Warband? Actually done some Lizardmen, or Seraphon as they're known as now. To be more precise, Skinks, or Star Priests, which is cool. I know a lot of people have been clamoring for newer models for them, so I'm sure it'll make a nice addition to any Seraphon army. Interesting to see where they take that collection, actually. There's a lot of potential there. And the way they've been going at it with taking existing themes and then just like turning it up to 11. Like with the Caradron Overlords, you know, like in Warhammer Fantasy Battles you had steamships for the Navy and airships, but you know, like nothing that you could use on the table. And you had like heavily armored troops like Iron Breakers and Iron Drakes. They were just like, yeah, let's mix it all together. Steampunk space pirates as dwarfs, and they're mining clouds for Aether magic. And it's just like, what? That little skink with the blow dart is the cutest model. Yes, it is. So Oh, the little, yeah, the little gecko sort of thing. The chameleon, sorry. The little chameleon with the blow dart. Like that. Vampirates? Possibly. I mean, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. Oh no. Mr. Ministry of Warhammer. I've forgotten his bloody name. He is real hard up on it being vampirates. Coming soon for Underworlds. He's like 100% banging that drum. So we'll see. I'm sure a lot of people will jump on that. Vincy Fee reckons they are coming soon. Ooh. I'll tell you what, right? I can see the draw of Underworlds because it's smaller collections. There's more variation. You know, you can get like one warband, and you know that'll do you for a few months. Put them together, paint them up nice, and it's a lot harder to build a pile of shame with it. I know people have, but they've probably got other things going on as well. But with these bigger armies, they're a lot more effort. So having these smaller games is a good way of getting that fix of building and painting, but not being a space killer or a time killer. So yeah, I do wish that I got into it, but at the same time I wouldn't be doing this if I did, because there are some really nice war bands, you know. I don't think I've seen a bad war band, to be honest. Like, some are better than others, certainly, but I don't think I've seen a single bad war band from, you know, like a sculpt approach. Prove me wrong. I mean, like, feel free to jump in the chat and correct me on that. If you think any of the war bands or any particular model looks a bit naff, but you know, I'm sticking to my guns on it. Warcry is GW's, well, that's the sort of, that's another skirmish based game, but it's not really reliant like Underworlds is on deck building. It's more reliant on building your profiles up, isn't it? It's that sort of Mordheim itch to scratch. I need to toss out that cold tea. Hang on, I'll be right back in a moment. Literally just got to empty this mug of tea. Got really cold tea in here. There we go. Wrap the blanket around me like a sarong. I'm a lady, didn't you know? Right. There we go. Oh. Almost went then. Alright, let's get the tea out. Doing Sandy having a furnace when you're live streaming? Yeah, still good. Whoa. If you could see the steam coming off that, you know, Look at that. Hooray. Still simming. Right. Catch you all in a bit. Yeah, see you, mate. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you around, dude. There we go. Ah, I haven't got anything to stir it. Gonna use the staff. Alright, it's about as effective as one of those old plastic stirrers that you get. Lovely. Deflated plastic. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Job done. Also got some chocolate nuts to snack on, eh? Yep. Tune into the hobby corner to watch me snack on some chocolate nuts, drink some tea, and talk with my mouth full. Rock on. Alright. Let's see. Look. They crafted this whole thing. Most of it's just blocked anyway. I mean, that's dedication to it, isn't it? It's definitely going to need glue. I can see it being easier painting in sub-assembly. Certainly. I mean, you could still put the hand on. Book sits on the hand. Yeah, so keep the robes off. Could glue the hand on. It's got a groove, a triangular groove. So, you know, you're going to be able to put it in the right place and the book's going to sit on it nicely. The same with the staff. You could paint up, glue the staff on. That's easy enough. And the doors on this. That way, yeah. Just pop on like that. I think this would be another bit that would be easier to keep separate. So you can paint behind it. Hey, Gunster, how you doing? Good of you to join us. Welcome to the Hobby Corner, where we're working through our little backlog of stuff. And I've already done these Stormsire Curse Breakers. I finished up on these little dudes, and now I'm working on the Exorcist. And I'm just seeing where it's worth a sub-assembly painting. And I'm thinking that I think put the staff together, definitely. So let's get the glue out. Ooh. So what are you working on tonight, mate? I'm gonna put too much glue on there. Let's just wipe a bit off. There we go. That's on there. Oh, can I glue? Don't want to glue that on anyway, but once that's on, it's got a little groove on it. Okay. Slight groove just to sit like that, but I mean you can always just carve off the groove. It's just a suggestion, and have it facing any other way. So that's that. That's going to be stuck on something separate. Can still put the hand on as well. Like so. And the advantage of having it sub-assembled is I can spray the cloak white and then just paint in the gold on the armor, rather than spraying the whole thing gold and then having to paint white over gold. It's far more difficult. And I'd be able to glue that on there and it not be difficult to paint around. So again, pop that on there like so. It's just because it's slightly dipped where it meets the rest of the hand, it just falls nicely into place. Don't really have to move it about much. And once you put it on the base, you know, it's nice and level with the feet, so that's cool. So I wonder if I'd be able to slide it over the top. Wouldn't that be a thing? If I could do that after I painted it. Might actually be worth seeing if I could. Nah, I wouldn't be able to because the dagger at the back is in the way. Alright, so that's all these different things will need to be chopped up. Oh, I just got a missed call. Ooh. Very popular man myself. Right, so there's my super glue. Okay, so I'm gonna have to work this out very smartly. So first of all, let's get some super glue out and just pop one drop on one foot. So again, I can snap it off the base and do the texture on the base and everything later on. But that's just something for it to hold on to. And then I'm gonna need some of these. So I'm just snipping out bits of sprue like this. A little tap of super glue on it, and then pop the bit on like this helmet. Because again, I can't put the helmet in there without the shoulders and the robes, and I wanted to paint those separately. It's just so it's a lot easier for myself. Should have wet one of the a nice little trick is actually you wet one of the sides with a bit of water. So you know what, I'll do it this side. This side's a bit more grooved actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. There we go. So that's stuck on there for now. And I'm going to do a similar thing to this one. How I'm going to do it without destroying it though. That's going to be a tough one, isn't it? If he faces that way, I'm going to try and go onto one of these little bits that strut out. There we go. Yeah, that should stick on nicely. It's got just like a little bit of groove on there, which will hold it nicely in place. There we go. So I hope you're fine and well and dandy. We've got like 5 minutes left of the show. I know you would love to have me on here a lot longer, that's for sure. But of course, if I'm on any longer, you'll end up falling in love with me. And we can't have that now, can we? Alright, that's another bit glued. Okay, so the only way to do this one is right on the base here. Yeah, actually, you know what? I could do this at an angle. Oh, boy, Captain Bazooka. In there with the late goodbyes and hellos again. Wait, you need... is your stream just like falling behind or something? Or are you just slow to looking up? I'm gonna glue it there. You know, you can fast forward live streams so that you're watching exactly what's happening as it's streamed. Oh, that's too much glue. Okay. So I'm going to glue this in a way where it doesn't get in the way of painting it. So I'm just going to glue it where I would glue it together. I've just been listening. Fair enough, fair enough. I keep forgetting you're not just sitting there staring at me on the screen, you know. My apologies. We're almost done with this. Ow, you sodding sod. Yeah, I didn't lick it again. Not the glue, like the side that I was gluing. There we go. This should be setting now. No, it's not. You absolute beeping beep of a beep. Maybe this will hold better this side. Right. Right. Not too much. I'm going to lick it. I just wet my finger. Put it on the surface that I'm going to glue. And normally you'd just dip your finger in water, but I haven't got any water to hand. This should hold it better, actually. Very old trick I got taught. There you go. See? Stuck the glue faster. Boom. Alright. So that can now be to one side, and then got a last bit here. And we're going to glue this one, I think, in that groove there. Just neaten up this end here. See, wrapping stuff for sub-assembly is just as time consuming as bloody putting it together in the first place. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna glue it in there because under that shoulder pad, because no one's gonna see that. So if I pop this bit of sprue off and it leaves any damage behind, no one's gonna see it, so it's all good. Right. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Job done. Right. So, we're almost at the end of the show. And let me just pause this. Right, and get my big face. Hey, there we go. So, how did it go? Did you get much done? Did you not get much done? Let me know. As I say, you can always get me on Facebook, Twitter, or on Instagram. The links are in the description below, and there's plenty of links to groups as well. Fantastic groups across the board for Facebook. So that's all down there as well. And yeah, don't forget that every Wednesday the Pickle Jar are live at 8 p.m. Thursdays it's the Chilling Wargamers show at 8 p.m. again. Then it's me Friday 8 p.m. and these are GMT, and then of course 2:30 a.m. or 8:30 p.m. you know, Eastern Standard, I believe it is. You have the Frost and Fists live as well. So if you're up late tonight, or you know, if it's just a regular evening for you across the pond, then go check out Mythos and Freak over at the Frost and Fists later on. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. And as always, there are ways of supporting the channel. So you got the link to the merch store at Teespring, and also there's a link to buy me a coffee and the Streamlabs link as well. So different ways of supporting the channel, depending on, you know, how many coins you got left in your pocket. But anything from a quid to however much you want, it all goes towards improving the quality. And as you can see, I mean, look, I've got these lights, they're all good. And you know, this camera stand, this webcam, it's all come from this. You know, some of the stuff as well, it's been partly funded by donations as well. So it all goes towards, you know, this channel and your entertainment. So thank you so much for all your support. If you haven't already subscribed as well, hit that subscribe button, slap that like button, and don't forget to share to anyone you think might enjoy it. And can I send you a coffee in the post? It'd be a bit cold by the time it got to me, wouldn't it? I'll be starting in a mo, carrying on with making a chain axe head. Ah, yes, I remember seeing that on Instagram. Very fiddly work by the looks of it. But good job, man. Anyway, so we sort of prepared for sub-assembly, painting our Exorcist, our Lord Exorcist. We got Stormsires, Curse Breakers, and we finished off a few other Nighthawk models as well. So, you know, it's been a productive evening. I might carry on my own, just maybe to some music or to like catch up on the show or whatever, with a couple more bits. So, you know, make the most of my evening. But I think I'm going to leave it there. So once again, thank you so much for joining me and supporting me, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.